Hey everyone. On Thursday after work this week, I did a quick little Publix run because they have my favorite Springer Mountain Farms grilled chicken strips on a BOGO, and I still have a bunch of those $1.50 coupons. I'll put a link to their website down below so you can access those. And I didn't want to miss out on this because I use 1 or 2 packages of these every week in my lunches for work. And they're also fantastic for throwing together a quick pasta dish, some chicken quesadillas, pizza, on and on and on with possibilities. And they're antibiotic free, etc. So it just doesn't get any better than that, except for when they're on a super sale and you have a coupon. And then I also picked up these on a BOGO. They must be changing their packaging because this is the same rice. The one on the right is the packaging I'm used to seeing, and the left is the new packaging. And I snagged 2 of these Lysol wipes on BOGO for $42 a jug. And there are 75-cent coupons on coupons.com right now. So I used 2 of those, paid a total of around $3 at the register for both. And that made it about half the price of what 1 large jug cost. So I figured that was a good deal and worth picking up. And here's a look at my receipt. Between the flourless chocolate cake and the deli sub, that was almost $18 there. And then the 2 Lysol wipes on BOGO and all of the Springer Mountain Farms on BOGO, minus all of the coupons for those. And I also added $2 Publix perk in my account that I didn't even realize I had. So always plug your phone number in. Everything came after the coupons and the perk to $30, and I saved almost $43, so I call that a win. I'll probably go to our other Publix in our area tomorrow and pick up another 6 bags of those because they are just such a great deal and I use them so often. And of course, when I'm on my own, I am not going to be looking to cook chicken every night. So that's definitely going to be a stock up item for me while it's on such a fantastic deal. So now it's Friday, and I decided I'm just going to finish up the grocery shopping early this morning and then try to stay out of the store for the next 2 weeks. I hit 3 stores, Walmart, Aldi, and Publix. I went to Walmart mainly to restock on the collagen peptides. I love this brand. It's only $17.97 for 22 servings, and I'm really trying to keep my protein intake up, as well as this helping with joint health, and of course your hair, skin, and nails, and all that good stuff. And I also picked up a 4-pack of these Atkins caramel protein shakes. I don't do this every day, maybe once a week. I'll do an iced coffee instead of a hot coffee, and I do add the collagen to this as well as some regular coffee. Love it, but you know, these are pricey, like $7 for 4 of them. These are $18 for 22 servings, and I do include these in my food budget because, you know, if it goes in your mouth, and that's part of my nutrition. And then the other reason why I went there was to stock up on some vitamins and minerals that I'm out of, as well as these probiotic enzymes. I buy this for the digestive enzyme, not really for the probiotic. And if any of you out there have a slow digestion, you know, kind of a slow stomach, or you've had your gallbladder out, or weight loss surgery of any kind, I highly recommend trying this because it makes such a difference in how you'll feel. Now, I've never had a weight loss surgery, but I do have a slow stomach. So that enzyme is $12.98 at Walmart, and I highly, highly recommend. So then we were completely out of wet cat food, getting low on their dry food, and then I ran out of hairspray on Thursday, and this happens to be my absolute favorite wax melt at Walmart, and it was the only container they had left. I'm hoping they're not clearancing this out. You know, it's typically a fall scent, but I got it for $1 instead of the usual $2.97, and I spent a total of $108, call it $109 with the tax at Walmart. 22 of that was on pet food and $6 on the toiletries. And as I showed in my shopping haul at Publix yesterday, and so I did go ahead and do a second run today, a different Publix, and picked up the blueberries. So this was my Publix run here, and I spent a total of, call it $9. And then this is all Aldi, and I haven't done a pretty big stock up, if you will, for quite a while. I've kind of just been doing, you know, the $40, $50 runs here and there as we needed things, just because we have had so much food here if you've been following my channel. But today I had to restock some things that just out and have been for a few days. So here we go on this. If you watched a pantry video I did, I had a ton of yeast packages and had calculated out that if I made a yeast product once a week, I'd get through it all by the end of June. Well, I only have 3 packets left, and now that I'm planning on staying here, I went ahead and got a few more. I think I still have the whole COVID lockdown fear of not being able to get yeast. But now that I'll be living alone, I don't know that I'll really need it, but better to have it than not for no more than it costs. And these 2 items were the only non-food items. I love Aldi's moisturizer. If you haven't tried it, it's only $3.97. It's definitely equivalent to the Olay brand, and I love that stuff. I have pretty sensitive skin and have really good luck with that. I use the day and the night cream, but I happen to be really low on the day cream. And I typically don't buy much in the way of snacky stuff, but I did give in and get some of these Cheez-Its and the Gardettos for the girls. And then the tortillas, I'm planning on making nachos again with those. A lot of produce here because we were pretty much out of everything. That will probably be the last bag of potatoes I buy for who knows how long, probably until I move to Kansas City. I was completely out of red onions, completely out of fruit, out of avocados, just, you know, how it goes. And we must be mice in our past lives because we eat a lot of cheese around here, and I was completely out of shredded cheddar, so I got 2 bags there. This is my favorite snacking cheese. And if you've been following my channel, you probably saw that I got so lucky on some pre-packaged Tillamook, you know, like the snack size cheeses and the cheddar and the smoked pepper a few weeks ago, and I really stocked up. But because we were out of shredded cheddar, I ended up using almost all of those little blocks of cheese and shredding them to make different dishes for the last couple of weeks. So I just have a couple of bags of the smoked pepper, which I do like, but yeah, I gotta mix it up a little bit. And then we were completely out of all of the cheeses for sandwiches, even the Kraft single, well, and some feta, because I use that in my salads at lunch, and some tzatziki, because I'll probably make some homemade falafels and some curried chicken in the next week or 2. And the girls love these. I just call them McDonald's hash browns, right? We were completely out of those. We were down to half a bag of Tots, and I love onion rings, so I gave in and bought some of those. Then I got this box of Texas toast just to pair with one of those bags of frozen pasta that I'll make in the coming weeks for the girls. And I make a lot of hummus, and even though I have 3 or 4 cans of the garbanzo beans out there in the garage, I read that they are calling for a real shortage on garbanzo beans because of everything going on in Ukraine, etc. And I have to have my hummus. So I just got a couple cans. Again, back to that 2020 fear of missing out, right? And then I got another flat pack of the chicken. It was $2.29 again this week at Aldi, which is what it was about 10 days ago, and the lowest price I've seen at Aldi since the lockdowns. We'll probably end up buying one more flat pack of chicken before the girls leave, but I'm trying not to be stocked up on. I got them some organic whole milk. They use that in their coffee. And some more heavy whipping cream for my coffee. And then the eggs at Aldi today were $1.11 a dozen. That's the lowest I've seen since the lockdowns, but basically everything else has gone up quite a little bit. It adds up so fast, doesn't it? So here's what I spent at Aldi. A total of $121 with tax, and about 6 of that was non-food, so call it $116 for food. And then just to go over with you really quick what I've spent so far this month, and today is June 9th, is a total of $275. That includes pet food. So I'm hoping that will cover us largely to the end of the month, with maybe another 25-ish needing to be spent on things like hamburger buns and maybe a little more cat food. But definitely we've got plenty on hand. I don't need to go to the store for 2 solid weeks. And I hope you guys are all looking forward to getting into your weekend. And I appreciate you stopping in. Take care.